week's portion, God tells Abraham to go to the land of Israel, to leave his homeland. And Abraham is promised, once he arrives in Israel, God promises him that he is going to give this entire land to his children and to all of descendants. The Torah then relates that the land was filled with Canaanites. And why does the Torah mention that? The great Rabbi Meir Simcha, the Meshech Chochmah, explains that when Abraham heard God's promise that this land will belong to his children, actually, if he would tell it to somebody, they would think it's impossible. The land is filled with Canaanites. They're living, they're thriving. This is the way it's going to be. Things are going to change. This is going to become a Jewish land. It's going to become a Jewish place for Jews to live throughout the generations. Impossible. Look, it's filled with Canaanites. Yet, the promise was fulfilled. After 40 years in the desert, Abraham's descendants did come to Israel and did live in Israel for 800 years before we were exiled. And here we are, back in Israel again today. We are all concerned. We're worried about the future. We're concerned about things that are going on in the world politically. We're concerned about so much lack of cohesion in the world. What is the future going to bring? Look at this week's portion. The Canaanite was in the land, and then it changed because God promised that it will happen. And so too will things change and things improve. And not only improve, but there will be peace in the world. That is our promise, and peace for the Jewish people, and we will all have the opportunity to return back here to Eretz Yisrael.